Hey friends. I guess this is a continuation of This Is Not a Snow Day. I am in the middle of day 4 of the school year with students doing distance learning, having all my classes take place through a computer. Yeah, it's a thing. There's lots of thoughts I have about this. I want to make a quick video for you guys today. And for you guys, I mean parents who are at home or students who are at home, and certainly all of my colleagues who are in education and teaching from distance. Even if you're in a hybrid and some of your students aren't in the room with you. Certainly we could complain and we could bitch, and I have been doing both of those things, truthfully. But I stumbled on something today that I really want to make sure that we're doing for our kids. And if you're at home with a distance learner, you can do this as a caretaker. And if you're a teacher, you can prescribe this. You can make this happen. What I've been doing is giving some physical challenges in the middle of my lessons, right? When I transition from one topic to another, I give them a physical challenge. And I put on some music. And I just play music through my phone and hold it up to the microphone on my computer. It's really low tech. And yesterday, I played Harry Belafonte's Jump in the Line, and everyone had to go around their chair 3 times. And then I was like, wait, reverse. And they went around 3 more times. It took 45 seconds. Today, I pulled up the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack 1 and 2, which are all these kind of classic songs from the 70s and 80s that our students are pretty familiar with because of the movies, because of Marvel. And I did the 4-wall touch challenge, which I 100% made up. And I basically said, all right, take out your headphones, stand up, take both hands, touch the wall in front of you, the wall to the left, behind you, to the right, and then do it again. And so they went around, they got 4 touches on each wall, just to move, just to break it up, just to get some engagement, to have some sort of a shift before we come back in. And I started talking to them about the importance of getting a library card, which is literally what we were talking about in class today, because we need to get books in people's hands, either digitally or through drop-off and pickup. So I want to just give you this permission to find fun and silly ways to move, even if it's reach towards the lens and high-five your classmates, and then high-five them again, double high-five. You got to get these kids moving. And parents, you need to help your kids move. And people who have nothing to do with education and somehow are watching this video, if you're in another 7 hours of Zoom meetings, you need to move. And I think it is absolutely okay for you to say, hey, everybody, we've been at this for a while. Can we take a 1-minute walk around the room break? It'll seem silly until you start doing it and you realize it really does actually help processing, help emotions. So I'm really saying this to all of us who are living through screens right now, to get up and move. So please, 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 teachers, move your kids. Adults at home, help your kids move with your teachers in between classes, even if it's take outside, eat your lunch on the porch, let's take the dog for a walk. And then music. What do we do for music? So it's really tempting as educators to try and hip it up and be like, I'm going to use the newest, hippest music that we've got right now. And that is not a good idea, because kids will either really like it and it becomes distracting, or they will hate it, because music and the music you like is a big part of your tribal identity as a young person. Like, oh, this band is blah, I really like this band. You don't want to get into that. So your best bet are the classics. Not necessarily your classics, but our cultural classics. Something old school. Something they're going to recognize from commercials, from movies. So movie soundtracks are a great thing to take. And like, oh yeah, you know this song. The Queen songs from Bohemian Rhapsody that have been around. Hip hop that has been sampled a lot in new songs is a great place to go back to. So it's kind of, I've said this in trainings with the Boomerang Project. It's true then, it's true now. Music moves people, and recognizing music really moves people. So if you know it from something, then it really resonates with you. So think about what you'd hear at an arena, or at a sporting event. Even the White Stripes' 7 Nation Army, dun, 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 dun. It's a fire-up song now because college football has really taken it, and then it spread to international soccer, aka football. So find those kind of classics and maybe build a playlist you can go to, and use this to inspire movement. But also, when you stop playing the music, that's their cue to refocus. I think a lot of times we're worried we're never going to get them back. If the music is a cue to go, the music turning off is a cue to stop. And so use music to cue movement, to enliven things, to energize it. Keep people moving, keep yourself moving. For many of us, this was week 2 or 3. For me, it was week 1. I know my family is starting school next week, so keep moving, keep your head up. This is not easy, and it's also not impossible. So here we are. Keep it going. Proud of you for whatever you're doing in your day. Build in a dance break. See you soon. And as always, comment if you agree, if you've got a great song that your students love. Like and subscribe. I'm going to keep dropping hints about distance learning and working from home all the way through this. Yeah, check it out. Hope it's good for you. 4-day weekend.